Isaiah was on the Friday game.
Maybe.
You can't fucking guilt me.
No,
It's
just
a difficult
kidding.
thing because the villain was ranged, so like.
Yeah, we can go your main character syndrome ass all we want.
Yeah. But JK, just kidding. Yes. So we are back.
That wasn't me being aggressive, by the way. That was
I know.
Yeah.
theater kid coming out. Theater kid.
Yes. Every single person that you have met along the way on your road to Emberwood, during your stay at Emberwood, have warned you of how dangerous the Dark City is. There are monsters, corrupted human beings that tread the streets aimlessly and attack on sight. You have faced a group of such individuals who came to be known as the Haze Husks, or they are just the outer husk of what was once a commoner, a citizen of the city of Drakkenheim, but now was corrupted by the haze and the delirium. Fortunately, even if at great peril, you have succeeded and you are all still conscious and alive, although some of you are pretty hurt. As the last one of the husks was defeated, and remember, they exploded in a burst of necrotic energy every time their physical body was destroyed. Even when the last one of them exploded, you looked around, you stopped to hear if there are any more creatures lurking near you, and so far it seems that you are safe to continue. So now you may all act outside of initiative order, and I ask you, what do you do?
We get into the house and regroup.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I wanted to put this inside my already existing delirium case.
Okay.
Because I have that shard on me. Well, no, not that shard. Those chips.
Yeah.
So with that, I'm pretty sure I wanted to handle it and put it safely away.
Have we rolled to see how many chips and pieces there were here?
No.
Okay. So
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Yeah, okay. So let's do just that. Someone can roll 4d6 all at once, and some other person can roll 1d6.
Someone can roll what?
4d6 and 1d6.
Okay, I'll roll the d6.
Nice. I think.
I hope.
Ooh, nice, nice. Okay, so you have Ilin. You can extract from that cluster. You can extract 15 chips. Again, the smaller size, the one that you can, you're sure that you can sell for 10 gold each. So you already have 150 there, right? And you can even extract 6 fragments, pieces that are a little bit larger. Those fragments, Yeah, those fragments can be sold for 100 gold each. So you have 600 there. You know it to be a very lucky, very nice find. Okay. If you want, for the record, the chip weighs a quarter pound.
Yeah.
I'm talking as the
what's it called?
delirium.
I have what's it called? 17 chips on me, and that's 4.3 pounds, by the way, guys.
Yeah, and the fragment is half.
Where's fragment? In the compendium. Oh, I'm just gonna have to add it. Okay, how many?
6 fragments and 15 chips.
How much do they weigh?
Just do the math.
No, like how much delirium fragments weigh?
A quarter pound.
A quarter pounds? Okay.
Just like a McDonald's. Okay. Other than extracting the delirium, what else do you want to do? Are you going to take a short rest in here, or?
Yes.
We're gonna shelter and take a short rest.
If okay,
Get in here,
if
Victor.
the door once everybody is in, if the door can be closed and locked, I will use my thief tool to lock the door.
Oh yeah, you have thieves tools. Go ahead and do a roll for us.
Absolutely.
Your proficiency
Slide open.
in thieves tools plus your dex.
Okay, it's boink. $24.
Nice. Okay. Okay, you lock the door. You start to take all the precautions to do a short rest for you to recuperate, to eat your rations, and rest for a little bit. You may all benefit from the short rest. But as you are again taking your precautions, there are windows in this house that you can stay vigilant of your surroundings, and as you do, you see a single creature, humanoid in shape, walking near the same streets that you are. You see a medium-sized, tan-skinned human wearing leather armor, and I think carrying a noticeable short bow, a spear, some other kinds of weapons. But instead of me describing, I think Fish should describe the visually what Isren looks like to the outside viewer.
A shaggy, disheveled-looking, roughly early 30s man walks down the street and very much appears to be looking around defensively, as if he knows he shouldn't be here or is in over his head. He slowly creeps around to where the house is, and the first thing he sees is the obvious signs of a battle. His already alerted mood becomes even worse as he visibly stiffens and clutches his spear. He takes a very shallow, ragged breath as he starts to creep around and investigate the bodies.
Okay, let's put you on the map. Yeah, after the session, send me your character artwork if you want me to create a round token, or if you want to create one yourself. But yeah,
He
Okay.
he walks up to the first body and notices it's a husk, but it's exploded.
yeah,
He
it's
can't tell if it's and he can't tell whether or not if this was a recent corpse or if this is a new, or if it's been ages old. However, he does notice a blood trail leading into the house. However, he can't tell whether or not he can't tell whether or not if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Isran. Are you? Uh, would you say that you are at least somewhat familiar with how the contamination works, how delirium works, at least the basics? Would you say
He
so?
understands he understands the basics, yes, but
Perfect.
not enough to be proficient in it.
Yeah. You know that the contaminated creatures don't attack each other. They don't recognize each other as a threat. So something uncontaminated attacked these husks, possibly adventurers.
With heaviness in his heart, he looks around to see the bodies and then makes his way towards the door. He tries the handle to realize it's locked and precariously gives it a sharp knock.
Yeah, I don't. As I said, even if you were trying to be stealthy as you should in such a place, just for to facilitate things, I will say that they noticed that someone was outside, just like I described, right?
Yeah.
So you notice this person. Uh, it doesn't walk like a shambling corpse or like a monstrosity. It looks like a a adventurer. So um, after noticing him, what will the party do?
Victor's gonna stand up. He's gonna look to Vito, and he's gonna like motion to like unlock the door, but not. When you get close to go do that, he was like, "Don't open it. I'll do it."
Okay. So, uh, come here. Unlock door. Okay. Move where it's dark. Hide.
Okay, I'm gonna stand in front of the door
Oh,
as much as I can.
my just so you know, my two weapon masters are short sword and dagger, not short bow. So I do not have vex on that.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
Taking
gonna
the blades.
open a door,
And hide.
open the door, and I'm guessing you're standing right there, like right in front of the door.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna ready to cast poison spray as I pull a gun on you. Who are you?
What in the
you want?
American greeting?
Islin puts up a singular hand and like placatingly. Whoa, I mean no harm, traveler. I appear to be in the same boat as you are, traveler. I lost my way in the city and seek only refuge.
Funny. I've heard that before.
I assume you have, but I mean you no harm and have no quarter with you. Though I do ask if you wouldn't mind sharing your competence just for a short while so I may recuperate. I am Blackwell. May I have yours?
Victor. I'll look to Vito because he's like, me and him are kind of going off the same vibe here. I'm gonna look to him and see what he says.
Hmm. Does he look like he's lying?
Could I?
Silent?
Yes.
Could I?
Could I?
Could I?
Could
Could I
I?
look
I'm
over
not
his shoulders to
good at
like
it.
inside as well?
Yeah. As you are doing that, Blackwell already gave his description, so why don't you guys go ahead and describe what he is seeing when he looks at your characters?
In case of me, nothing because I'm hidden.
Yeah, okay, okay.
I declare that I was hiding.
Specifically to the ones in front of him.
Victor is wearing. I guess the best way I could describe him is like what he's wearing. He's a very pale white Caucasian male, about I don't know 5'11", 5'10", black hair, very like a white button up. Dress shirts, like black dress pants, nice like slacks, very like I don't know, young Frankenstein-esque, very like he looks kind of nerdy, a little bit, but he also looks like he's barely holding himself together. He looks very disheveled. he it's hard to get a read on him, really.
Contrary to
Tell him.
Victor. Contrary to Victor, behind him is this guy wearing garments of the sacred flame and silver order. Very priestly looking. He has his like for him, it's his spell book open in front of him. To you, it would look like a tome of the sacred flame, and he's holding it like a Jehovah Witness at your front door, behind Victor's back, kind of like sussing you out. But he wears a veil, and has kind of like shaggy like kind of long, kind of like in the image, but it's gonna be a little bit retconned later when I actually get the armor that I want for the new image. But he has like very pale skin, very blonde hair, has like a little bit of a tiara that has like some heraldry on it, etc., etc. And he kind of looks enigmatic. Like a lot of his face is covered, as well as a lot of his skin.
My eyes briefly flick over to the person behind Victor, and as he sort of examines them as best as they can, but their eyes latch onto the book with a passing curiosity. So, it appears you're not alone. I would say in this case that perhaps may I ask if there anyone else in this? It seems I am already outnumbered.
Yes.
No point in trying.
You hear a hoof step on the floor as Dr. Zolovo's Thorn steps forward. You see a middle-aged satyr in a long black trench coat with black embroidery of flowers and other plants, and on his sleeves as well as on his back, which you can't see yet, there are patches which, depending on what faction you're a member of, will display that faction. And if you're not of any faction, they just sort of like rapidly flicker between all of the different faction symbols. And he has olive skin, a black raven hair, goatee, and hazel goat eyes. But right now, since we're in the city, he's wearing his plague mask, which is strapped on by tendril-like bits of fabric, which seem to pulse every once in a while, as if they were alive, as well as a top hat.
Isrin's eyes slowly flick over to the satyr before flicking back to Victor. Severely unarmed, it appears. severely, severely outnumbered. I mean you and your group no harm. And from the looks of it and the resulting carnage outside, even if I did, I would not last long. I mean no ill will, nor do I mean no falsehoods when I say I am only here searching for a brief respite. If you would mind, I would rather do so indoors. If it would make you more comfortable, I will happily hand over my armaments. Do we have an accord?
I guess I have a question, right? I rolled a 17 on insight on Blackwell. Guess Victor, like, I guess we're looking at each other's eyes. Do I see a killer in your eyes? Do I see like someone who could do me harm?
You see someone who was killed in the past and will do so again if provocation. However, you do not see any of that killing intent directed towards you.
Victor will again look to Vito. And I guess
Yeah, I know.
when
Vito just nods briefly to its left, like get him in. But
I holster. Okay. I holster my gun and I like step to the side. I'll let you in.
I give Victor a curt nod and slowly step into the house, looking around,
okay.
and
Doctor
close the
Zolba.
door behind me.
Okay,
Dr.
once it's
Zolba-
done, still hidden.
Dr. Zolba is
Still hidden. I move here. Lock the door as silent as possible. Still hidden. If I need to roll, I will roll. Of
Yeah,
course.
you haven't rolled stealth yet, right?
Yep.
Okay, roll now.
Rolling stealth.
Yeah. What is your passive
No,
perception, my friend? Okay, Vito, go ahead. Continue.
Then lock the door. Then when I get like behind Blackwell, tap him on the back.
I whip around in a frenzy, only to notice a slightly injured person. And where in the
Yeah.
devil were you hiding? My senses must be failing if it can easily be that sneaked up upon.
Hello. Let me tell you one thing. If you have come to this place alone, you are quite mad. That said, bruschetta, I made them this morning.
He looks at the bruschetta and curtly shakes his head. I'm fine on meals for the time being, though I do appreciate the offer.
The Pecorino family, at your service.
Blackwell.
Dr. Thorne taps you on the shoulder, holding out his hand. I am Dr. Thorne. If you come to me for any of your needs of medicine or healing, please.
I reach out and shake Soren's hand, Blackwell. And I am an adventurer of sorts. I've come
Aren't we all?
That aren't we all? It appears you've all ran foul of creatures outside. I must say you must handle yourselves well if you're able to handle that. If you're able to handle the husks so easily.
Exploding zombies. First time I see them.
I do must ask. He says as he sort of just walks around that place, making subtle distance between the group. What brings you to these? If you wouldn't mind, perhaps you can share a spell and share stories of what brings us to these lands. I myself are searching for an item of sorts. May I ask the same of you?
It's kind of a long story.
Long
short,
story.
Yep. In short, I'm more or less trying to make money to help the family business. This gentleman over here, the one with the book, has hired me as his bodyguard.
Dylan nods courteously, but is also watching the back entrance.
Interesting. So I assume Ilan is here on pilgrimage, considering their robes and book. I say, looking towards Ilan.
He shakes his head no.
And what of you, Doctor? What brings you to such cursed lands? Have you come seeking cures or helping the needy?
I'm here for 3 reasons, one of which I will reveal to you. Well, more than one. I'm here much like you to retrieve an item which I left here before the Great Calamity. But I am also here to try to see if I can prevent the delirium from seeping into my home realm, as well as a third thing which I prefer to keep secret.
You're entitled to your secrets. I only ask that you make sure to keep the same that I'm entitled to mine.
Of course.
And you,
Victor. You see Dr. Thorne scratching your name down in his book.
Victor's gonna pull out like a cigarette and light it, and he's like, I'm not so complicated. I'm just returning home.
You grew up in Draken.
You could say that.
I feel for you then.
Thank you.
Dylan's gonna walk up to give his actual courteous introduction. He's gonna give you a small bow and extend his left hand for a handshake.
I reach for his hand with my right and shake it. Well met.
It is a greetings. I am Ellen. I come here, much like Victor in a way, to return home. But I am also here on official business.
I see.
I
Quite
hope
the
you
month.
don't mind.
I do not mind. I am here, as I said, just to recover an artifact.
What artifact are you recovering, if I may ask?
Isrin sort of kind of looks down to the floor as if he's contemplating. Sadly, something I'm not at the liberty to say at the moment.
Fair
I
enough.
hope you understand.
We all have our secrets.
Hopefully, that having a priest within the group you are traveling with will not keep you shying away with your secrets.
It's the case for me.
I must say, you are quite the monthly bunch. Though I am saying I am not too unhappy to see friendly faces. I ventured in here alone, hoping to make this a simple task, and, well, it appears I severely overestimated how dangerous this place is.
Well, yes. In a place where the air can actually kill you or worse. I might say, and take no offense, friend, you may have severely underestimated the dangers of the place. There were a few people that we encountered while coming here that also underestimated the dangers of the place. We had to put them down.
I see.
Sometimes, you see, it pays to do your research, lest you end up like Cousin Mario. Sad that.
I must agree, sadly.
You knew Cousin Mario?
No, I do not know of this cousin Mario. However, I do agree with his sentiment on the idea.
Yup. While we're talking, I'm peering on the other room. I did not notice that there was a door. And probably other entrances that are not.
As you say that, I want. Ah! 1 second, my throat is. Okay.
Oh, my throat is famished.
Ah. It's the haze. It's the haze.
It's the face.
Achieving for the game.
As you do this, I want each one of you to roll a d6.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Great. Tell me you're rolling privately.
Yeah. Okay. Cosmo asked me a question, and who amongst you have levels of contamination? Do you guys remember?
I won.
Not me.
Nothing.
I have one, I think.
I'm sure I have nothing.
I got a 3, but it's on private. Just letting you know.
No problem. Yeah, I see it.
No ones.
I'm pretty sure.
No one's.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure I have one. I don't remember.
Let me just do this and do this and do that. Okay. What are your passive perceptions, my friends?
Not very.
Hey, love.
Let me check.
Whoa,
Pretty
15,
my
Vito.
passive perception isn't.
15.
I have 15.
Oh yeah, okay. The 15s notice.
12.
As you start exploring the rest of the house, you hear a noise coming from outside, coming from the streets. If you go close to the windows, I believe you will be able to see.
Okay. I'm moving to these windows and. Nope.
No, you're not able to see. But okay. There are. Let me put one guy here just so you can see. There is a gang. There is a swarm of creatures, small in size and stature, but carrying weapons with them. They seem to be searching the ruins, the streets. They seem to have found the husks and are starting to take a look at them, see if there is anything worth taking as loot. But they haven't shown any attention towards the house or to you yet. But they are
Okay.
approaching.
Oh, quiet. We got visitors. And not of the friendly kind. Hiding.
Alright.
It was gonna
Yeah,
kinda, like, shove up next to the table and kind of like gesture Blackwell behind it.
Blackwell
Doc
follows
Doc
suit, kind of crouching down behind next to Ilan, trying to press himself
The
up
doc-
against the table.
Yeah. Dr. Thorne is bracing himself in front of Vito, allowing Vito to hide behind him.
Victor's just gonna stay put.
No, I can like hide behind the behind the window. I don't think it goes down all the way to the ground, and I'm short.
Right.
Mole.
I'm a small creature, and I am naturally stealthy.
Okay, let's see what those rows are. Anyone that wants to hide?
Oh yeah.
That's a stealth check, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stealthing.
Nice.
I rolled good.
Oh, I'm not very good at stealthing, but I'll give it a shot.
19. Decent.
Yes. Give them the curse. The low roll curse.
Nice. Okay, you have been more successful than otherwise. The question is, do you try to attack these raiders, or are you just going to let them go their way? There is a
Dr.
possibility.
Thorne is more.
Go ahead, Dr. Thorne.
Dr. Thorne is more inclined to hide than to interact at this moment.
Yeah. Totally agreed. It's pointless to engage in combat when it's not necessary. If they notice us an attack, then so be it. But for now, I just have my weapons at the ready and I'm hiding. Let's say I hold an action in case somebody decides to jump over the window, so I can stab them.
The butt.
What are you gonna say, Ariel?
I didn't say nothing for you yet. Okay.
Because I will say, Ilwin's train of thought is, we're here to collect delirium shards / fragments. What did they have some?
Do you want to make a perception check? See if you spot anything?
You know what? Yeah. I'm not well famed for my perception, guys. But unless I use that DM inspiration, but
that's just one for the party, so you have to have their approval, not mine.
it feels like a really bad thing to use it on, unless.
Yeah, no, don't.
Yeah, I'd personally
I would
say
save that for an oh shit moment.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Like
will
failed
say a
save
lot of our oh shit moments, it rolls poorly.
Yeah.
So I think I'll just stick with that 11.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
You can see that they're carrying stuff, but there are no purple lights that give off any vibe that it could be delirium. These creatures look contaminated. Although they are different, they behave like rats. They seem to organize in band, and they seem to search the smallest nooks and crannies that they can find, and search the dirt and the rubble, but they look contaminated. They could. Yeah, that doesn't say anything, right? But they could either be interested in delirium or ignoring it completely.
What's their weapons?
You can see that most of them carry a sling. Some of them carry short swords or daggers.
How many are there?
a dozen or so.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, a dozen to 5 doesn't sound optimal.
Okay.
They risk overrunning us. It's not worth it, guys.
They are highly split up right now, though.
We also did just recently like get into battle. We did heal a little bit, but like I know for a fact, like my stuff's pretty drained. Plus I'm contaminated.
Coming around.
Yeah. My question is, they are going their way. Maybe they will try to search the house. You do not know that yet. They haven't searched any house since you spotted them. So overall, the group decision is to stay hidden and hope that they go away so you don't engage in a fight. That's right?
Ellen's gonna gesture Blackwell to get behind this side of the table now.
Okay.
I'm also gonna ready a chromatic orb.
Just in case.
And Dr. Thorne positions himself near the door, readying his quarterstaff to bonk a rat in the head.
It's
Okay.
locked, remember?
Right. But still.
Isrin's going to slowly pull out his bow and not knock a quiver, but place one into it, just to be prepared, just in case anything does go off.
Okay. Vito stays hidden where he is. Short sword and dagger ready. And hold action attack.
Nice. So, in a moment of silence, in a moment of stealthiness, you all prepare your weapons or your magic, whichever is your preferred method of defending yourselves. Everyone staying put, looking at each other, trying to communicate just by signs to not to not give the risk of making too much noise. This 10 minutes or so almost feels like an hour of tense suspense. But eventually, no rat decide to enter the house that you are in, and after those 10 minutes, you look back at the window and you see nor hear any rats around you. It seems that they have gone away.
I gesture to Vito by the window and using the common sign language, kind of try to communicate. Does he see any more down the road?
Do I?
Don't need to roll for that. You all check around, see. Oh my god, what is happening today? You all check around and see, and let's say that you spend enough time that you ask for a 10, right? Just like 3.5, and as with that success, you guarantee that there are no other rats nearby. Maybe there are some other creatures, some that are more silent, but the rats weren't trying to hide, so the rats are gone.
Okay. I raise one finger silently and still hidden. I'ma go over the window outside. Please.
Wait,
Make
are
me
these
go.
windows open?
Over the window?
Glass?
Mm.
Are like they glass?
Yeah.
Are they like still intact?
You can break the glass if you want, but you can't
I
open
thought
it.
it was open.
Yeah,
No.
you cannot open
Then
it.
no.
I'm gonna unlock
Okay.
the door if possible.
Yeah. I think Vito, did you locked it after?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
guys, I don't think.
Vito,
I can
open
unlock
for
that
me.
door.
Okay. Unlocking door.
Nice.
Unlock your door.
Okay.
Oh,
Door unlocked.
open sesame.
Open your.
Ignoring open. I'm still stealthy. Moving like half my movement. Quiet. Quiet.
Perfect. Okay. So far, let me pause it right there. So far, it seems that the streets are clean again. Maybe, just maybe, there will be some other hindrance along your way. But first, let's take a quick break, shall we? 5-minute break,
Oh, what's this?
just so you can go grab some water. And when we
Alright.
get back, I'll tell you exactly what else do you see.
What's this area?
What's this what?
What's this?
What's all of this?
What's this now?
Where are you pointing? I don't see anything. Oh, okay, yeah, that's for later. Hold it.
That's a surprise tool for later.
Yeah. Mickey.
Neutral good. You put neutral good.
I arrived at just the right time. I'm back. Sorry, I was doing something that no one else could do for me.
Ilan's definitely gonna have an alignment shift.
What's in your mind?
Oh god.
Chaotic
the
to neutral. He's chaotic mostly because he doesn't care for the care for a lot of different regulations put on him.
Mm.
He's a corrupt priest. Come on now.
I also want to mention something before we start again. I'm fine for the moment, but I had difficulties leveling up my character. It's just not wanting to go through. Well, the only thing I get is my undead companion guy, and maybe like a health bump or something. But I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, but I just
We're
want
not
to let you know that you're not level 3 yet. You will be.
I know. I
Okay.
just wanted to mention it.
Okay.
So that way.
Yeah, and I want my level
Good
3.
reference.
No problem. Yeah.
I just
Okay.
want to say something just before we, so I don't forget to talk about it.
No problemos there. Okay, so something is lurking in the shadows of the haze.
Fuck.
There seems like a group. These ones are trying to be stealthy, but I think it was Vito and Dr. Thorn that had a 15 for passive perception, right?
Yes.
So both of you notice this movement, this trio.
Where are they?
They are getting near you, on the north of the map.
Okay.
And one of them will take the lead, walk out of the shadows, and he will try to. He's still being careful, but you can see he's not trying to hide from you. He's trying to hide from the environment, and he's waving at you as a way of saying that he wants you to stop right there so he can talk to you. He's a drow. Now that he's closer, you can know it for sure.
A drow.
Yes.
Okay.
Wearing
Cover me.
wearing dark leather, carrying light and finesse weapons with him.
Yes.
So
Distract him.
what language is that, Dr. Thorn?
What?
Elven.
Elven. Okay. I see. I believe a drow
Elvish,
speaks.
whatever you're gonna call it.
No, I'm whispering to Eileen, like, keep him distracted and hide in silent, step by step. When he's not looking, I'm moving here.
Okay. At what volume do you speak, Dr. Thorn? Is it loud? And Eileen, now that you have said something again.
Not like a loud announcer voice, but like just loud enough so that if the person was listening carefully, they could pick it up.
Mine's like a quiet talk.
If you want, Vito, if you want, you can roll stealth.
Okay.
He walks forward and he replies in Elvish. Silence.
Oh no.
Okay, so he walks forward and he looks back and he sees Vito tripping on a rock or something.
Ilan shrugs.
He stands in a way that he doesn't turn his back to Vito, so he's standing with his head kind of moving towards this direction,
Okay.
so he doesn't turn his back to anyone. But he is not carrying any weapons. He was waving at you before, and now you can see both his hands. They're not touching anything. He walks and he looks around and he says, "Are you with the Queensmen, my friends, or are you not?"
What's it to you?
I am.
What?
Just you?
Okay, that
But not
changes
them?
everything.
Just you, and not all of them. So what are
I
they?
can only speak for myself. I'm, doing initiation.
I am with all factions, depending on what the situation is.
Ilan says nothing, standing in fucking silver order garments.
Like, it's obvious.
It's obvious who I'm with.
That
Decide to Blackwell and offer him like a cigarette.
was important, depending on what happens next, you know.
Blackwell nods to Victor, whispering, "It could be. I don't trust them, as it were."
Well, then you're
He says,
sloppy.
Well, follow-up question then. Have you found any Delirium yet in these parts?
He shakes his head no. I'm afraid I haven't. Have you found any notes requiring certain artifacts?
I will say, we are way the fuck back here.
Yeah.
So much you're screaming that.
Yeah, you
I was talking
No,
to Victor.
like-
I saw I was talking to Victor the entire time.
Okay. I was a little confused. I was like,
No, I was mostly whispering to Victor.
oh, cool. What'd you say? I completely blanked out.
okay. So, yeah, if you want, you can move closer, but there's another question for Isran if you want to talk to that guy. Do you understand Elvish?
No, I do not. I only understand Dwarvish.
Okay.
No, I speak Dwarvish and Gnomish.
Okay, so you only hear, the only word you hear is Delirium. It's the same in, it's a new word, so it's the same on every language. But you don't hear Queensman, you don't hear anything else.
Dr. Thorne replies, "It depends. Are you going to try to steal it from us if we have it?"
Oh no, I'm here in peace, can't you see? I was just wondering if you are friend, foe, or maybe neutral.
I am friend to those that are friends to all unless they take action otherwise.
I see. I'm not taking any actions. For now. Unless, again, you make me to.
I will say there appeared to be a lot of delirium across the river, the drawn, if you want to find some delirium per se.
Well,
It's just a rumor that I heard.
understandable. Well, if I may give some suggestion, we are going to Buckle Down Row right now. If you haven't taken a chance to visit there and see with your own eyes the accommodations that the Queensmen have, you really should consider it. We can, my friends and I, even escort you there.
Ilon's gonna translate it to Vito.
Huh. Interesting. Hmm. We need a moment to discuss it among ourselves, yes? Yeah.
Blackwell is going to quickly catch up. Is going to quickly catch up with Thorn in the group.
Like away from the guy.
Hey,
So
are you going to
we
pretend
just-
I'm not here? Tuh.
Precisely.
He
He was
looks
just gonna follow.
I said 1 minute.
he looks to one side, he looks to the other. I have to get going now. Good luck. And he starts moving. He's not going to wait.
Looking at Vito Thorn and Ilan, Blackwell sort of looks between the three. They inquire what that was all about. Friends of yours, I'm guessing.
Friends of
No, a complete stranger.
I am not so sure. Everybody can say that they are Queen's men.
Queensman.
That is why I wanted to talk to you. That smelled of a trap. I am rarely wrong about things like these.
Well, Did you see which way he was heading?
Yes, that away.
Yes, north.
Blackwell sort of kind of looks towards the north, following up the road. If you can give me an hour and some time, I can scout ahead to see, via some means, I can scout ahead to see exactly if there's an ambush up ahead. If not, it would also work as a good pair of eyes for the future.
It'd be greatly appreciated.
Sure.
All right. Isran nods before taking out one of his daggers from his hand, from his bag, and he just cuts a little slit of his hand and pours it onto the ground as he begins to cast the Find Familiar spell.
Beat, he's stealing your thing.
All right, and
Dr.
this-
Thorn's just leaning up against the door frame of this structure while he's waiting.
all right, and
Kanker,
so
kill that man.
it takes a while, but Isran sort of just chanting in something that's sounds sort of like common, but sounds almost bleak and blackish in whispers. As eventually, over the course of an hour, something starts forming from the small puddle of blood. And it eventually, at the end of it, forms into a smallish rat. Smallish rat with beady yellow eyes and teeth that seem to give off black whispers. I am trying to find a little thing for it.
I'm pretty sure if you know Abyssal, you understand Infernal as if it's like, what's it called? Portuguese
Dialect?
and Spanish. Or like mainland Portuguese and Spanish. If that makes sense.
Sort of like a combination of like the Romance language thing.
Yeah,
All right. Now,
but I don't remember.
I think you're on the right track. I heard that's pretty much kind of the same thing. The only problem is, like, it won't put the little thingy. Gosh, I have not used Foundry. I'm sorry. I'm fucking looking like an idiot right now.
No problem.
Dude, it's I don't use Foundry all that much, so yeah, I'm constantly being like, how do I do
Yeah,
this?
everyone is learning.
I'm pressing the find familiar button and fucking I thought it would spawn a little thing, but it's not spawning a
Oh
little
no,
thing, so now I don't.
it doesn't spawn the little thing. I
No,
have
no,
to.
I think you have to send an image to Ariel and he'll make it will.
No, just unless you want something customizable. If not, I can just grab the regular creature from the monster manual.
I don't mind it.
Ah,
Over the course of an hour, a sort of small-ish creature forms from the blood pile, and as it seems to actively claw its way out, before eventually forming fully and staring at Isrin.
What
an
creature
axe
is?
from the bowels of hell.
What creature
Victor looks
is it,
impressed.
Isra?
Hmm?
What creature?
It will be a. Let's go with a crow. It will be a crow.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, Victor looks impressed. Very like,
What do you
Dr.
say?
Thorn, Dr. Thorn looks both a little grossed out and impressed at the same time.
Ilan is like,
oh, that's cool.
he's not impressed. He is not grossed out. He is concerned for your health and well-being. Ilan speaks abyssal.
He sort of. Isrin doesn't speak to the crow using words. He uses common sign language that the bird seems to understand as he points north and tells them to scout.
Nice. Okay.
As he then looks towards Vito and Sorn. I thank you for your patience during this time. The bird should give us a clear spot ahead. We should know at least the
that
road
is,
forward is
that
safe.
is an incredible nice trick.
Is a trick I do not use often. He says as he kind of like clutches his still open hand as it slowly starts healing back, but not naturally.
Dr. Thorn sort of like flinches back a little because he was about to start wrapping your hand with a bandage.
Okay.
No fair, I was gonna do that.
Isran, you can choose either your value of perception or the crow's, and you can roll perception with advantage for us.
I will roll from the crows because I'm pretty sure my perception is shit.
Mm-hmm.
And 13 plus 3. All right, 16.
Okay, roll another one because you have advantage.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know which one I'm taking.
16 will do. Let me just, before I tell you if it does or not, let me.
You should look for delirium
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Above here, to the north of the map, almost to the edge of it, you see the three rogues moving away, but they are behaving weirdly. You can see that they are hiding and throwing rocks at something as if they are trying to get some creature's attention. You fly around for a little bit more, and you notice that there are delirium dregs, or in other words, corrupted humanoids with mystical powers given by them because of the delirium. They are throwing rocks because these creatures they behave like zombies. They are stupid, but they are their instinct is the same as the husks, to search for any living thing and attack on sight. And the distraction that the rocks create are tempting them to go search the source of the noise towards the direction that you are. In other words, the rogues are sending monsters your direction.
Oh, great.
My eyes immediately flinch open. Oh, holy shit. Hold up, guys. I'm getting a call real quick.
Okay. What timing?
What timing?
While we wait, I'm gonna finish my food here.
Man, I wish I had food. You want to share?
Yeah. Have a bite.
Yeah. Smack.
So every time you eat,
No.
must be an ordeal, dude.
Must be an ordeal.
Sorry about that. My fucking parents called.
No problemo.
Where
There's
were
no
we?
problem.
Oh yeah, Dreg zombies coming towards us. All right, Isrin's eyes flash open as one eye switches back from the crow's eye back to his normal one, shrinking rapidly. Those rogues are bandits. They're planning on leading dregs to us to attack. We can either prepare ourselves for a battle or we can flee now. He says urgently.
I knew it.
They are still far away, and they move slowly. They move like zombies. So you still have plenty of time to go away if you so desire. What do you do?
We might as well as escape while we have the amount of delirium that we have currently. It's a good amount.
We can only try to find some on the way back.
Yes.
Isrin follows the group, sort of calling his crow back towards him, but not before having the crow shriek loudly near the bandits, so the zombies get diverted to them.
Smart. Smart.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the zombies turns back and starts moving towards the rogues.
Wait, if we could have just done that.
Hey, it is better to do the smart thing and live to see another day than do something reckless.
True.
Perfect.
You? I like you.
If it's okay, I think Victor like stays behind for like a little bit, not too long.
Mm-hmm.
I think because he's contaminated, right? He's got one level of contamination, and I don't know how that feels, but I'm imagining it's like a heat in your chest, right? It's like a very like specific feeling for contamination, right? I think he's been contaminated before, but he's had means of like dealing with it before, because I think he's back home. His first time being home in a while. I want to do a check, a nothing check, really. I imagine Victor had like a workshop in Drakkenheim back in the day, right? A really long time ago. I want to do like a history check with I have one more knowledge of a past life. Could I use that like in this moment, but before we head out?
Yeah, but before that, one question. Would you say that Victor was back in the day when the city was still up? Was he a low class citizen that had his house, his shop on the outer city, or a medium class or high class on the inner city inside the walls?
I think he was high, maybe medium.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Could be
low.
high class.
I think high class would get too many eyes. I think low class would also bring too much like heat. He
And-
seems very out of place for low class.
Yeah.
I think medium class is like the perfect spot for him
Yeah.
to let him do his thing.
If you are too low of a class, you wouldn't even be able to have your ingredients and your stuff. You would have to. It's harder, at least.
Yeah, I think either medium or high class. That's up to you.
Perfect. So yeah, so you look around. You remember walking these streets when they were something in the days of yore, when they were alive. Even though this was not the most pleasant place, this is totally different. They now look like a hellscape. You try to remember walking these streets before, but even though you think this particular section of the city was a place you were familiar, you can't remember it anymore. You can't seem to picture you can't remember any circumstance of you walking these streets when they were clean. So it only remains your old shop, your old workshop, that you might have to go to the inner city if you want to lay your eyes upon it again. But yeah, what does your ability do again? It's your reborn ability, right?
Yes, it's basically just a bardic inspiration. It's a D6. I can add
Knowledge
to a
from
like
past
skill
life?
check. Yes, and I only get like 2 now because it's based on my proficiency bonus until I long rest.
Okay.
So I'm using my last one for this.
And what check do you want to do?
I think history. He's trying to like remember like his history of the city.
Go ahead. Roll history with that. Nice.
And the D6. And then, because it's our home rolled thing, I'm gonna roll that D20. It's a 1 or a 2. Okay.
Okay. Again, it's not a familiar part of town for you, but you know that it has been. You know that it's logical, geographically speaking, that you have been here before. It's just that it's so shifted, so changed, that it feels weird. Okay, with that history check, is there something particular you want to know, or is just kind of like a general info dump?
Just trying to remember specifically like where my workshop is located. Just trying to, because it's been so long. I imagine he hasn't thought about his workshop in a long time. That was like before the history fell. He frequented his workshop, so like it's been a minute. So I think he's just like he's not wanting to know like specifics of like I don't know. He just wants to know where it is.
Yeah, if
He's
you
just
follow
thinking
on,
reminiscing a little bit.
you know how to get to your workshop from here. You know which streets and which turns to go. It's just that you have to go through one of the main gates, and you know those are very, very deadly and dangerous. So you have to do that later.
Guys, we can
I-
drag the delirium bodies. We can just give it to the trolls and get in through the troll gate.
I put out my cigarette and I just quietly say to myself, I'll be back. And I go with the rest of my party. Well, today was fun.
That's what's just the first street. I think we're in for the long run.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
it was a rough go around for all of us.
Okay, so where do you go now?
I think we go back to like the town,
Yeah,
I
no
imagine.
worries.
1 second, guys. 1 second, really quickly. Coloca, Punch. Escreve, coloca no YouTube lá, escreve assim, CBLOL.
You know what, shit? Why didn't we? You know what, shit? Why didn't I just use the crows to fucking direct the zombies towards them?
We could have checked more of that map. Why didn't you?
Because my whole thing is like, you guys are already depleted. If this spills over to a giant fight, we're fucked. We're uber fucked.
Yeah. It's. Yeah, I think you made the right call. I'm already contaminated. You're already contaminated, Ellen.
We had
It's-
all cards in our hands there.
No. I think it was the right choice to leave.
Because like I'm pretty sure we could have pulled off something cheeky and did like an ambush on them real quick. However, how fucked would we be afterwards? Like I know I'd be burning through my spell slots.
Yeah,
Oh, you're a
I-
warlock. You get yours back on short rest. I don't want to hear it, bitch.
Counterpoint. Y'all don't got your spell slots if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I have
we-
one.
So it doesn't matter if I got my spell bats back next short rest. Y'all don't have them right now.
I
have one as well, but like it's, I think you made the right call. I do think you made the right call.
Wait until level 3. At least I get my fucking second wins in action surge back. Yeah, cause fuck, I
Don't-
retcon going level 2 in fucking wizard. I'm going level 2 in fighter because we need it.
Don't worry.
Action
Gonna
surge
go
is
ahead.
clutch.
We're gonna have a tank next time we fight things. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, we don't need anyone picking tank classes. With I was gonna call you Elijah with Victor here.
Elijah.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, my name.
Dude,
I'm pretty
to be
sure
fair,
levels-
fighters aren't really tank classes. They're just
Yeah, oh, God.
bruisers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this creature has 18 in strength, dude. It's fucking insane.
No, but
And to
you.
be fair, at level 3, that's where most classes get their AoE spells. So I'm pretty sure we'll be doing fine better with Horde. Here,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Me and this
Guys
thing
get
both
AoE
have them.
spells.
As long as our warlock here can do Eldritch Blast from a distance, I think we're good with the exploding stuff.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of range. That was the issue. We had a lot of like melee stuff. So like you
Yeah.
are a godsend.
And I don't have my armor yet, so.
personally, I was just gonna get the classic cloud of daggers and just start choke pointing MFers because it seems like this is a melee heavy one.
Hell yeah.
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 Actually, Cloud of Daggers is
a very good spell.
Is a nice spell.
Mhm.
I was
Yeah,
I actually thought about taking it for Vergers, but it was non-thematic.
Hmm.
Besides,
You can make Clouded Daggers do
everybody
Psy-
knows that
Psychic.
the real character is Canker.
Yeah.
Vergers
Yeah.
is just the conduct to which Canker is summoned, so he can
Yeah,
kill
dude.
shit.
They made Clouded Daggers be able to do psychic damage now. Fucking OP.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, it does psychic damage now? Like, there's like very few creatures with psychic that have psychic resistance.
If you
Yeah.
pick a certain feat, you can make it do psychic damage, yeah. Or some shit.
Yeah.
I think it's an invocation.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to Emberwood.
Back to Amberwood.
Yeah, I have my token where we did our shit
Perfect. Isran,
for distancing.
Isran, I believe that you are already familiar with Amberwood. Amberwood Village is the closest settlement to the ruined city of Drakkenheim. It is outside of the haze, so no creatures go wandering there. No haze husks or drags, nothing of the kind. And you are able to perform long rests in the inns or anywhere that you find a place to sleep in Amberwood Village. It tries to retain a sense of normality, that it's not a place in the edge of a apocalyptical hellscape, but it tries its best, but it ultimately fails because Amberwood is totally dependent on merchants from outside, from the other cities, because although it's not close enough to have haze or delirium growing or any other immediate danger, there are some more subtle dangers that the people of Amber would have to deal with. For example, there is nothing grows in Amberwood anymore. There is no the soil itself is contaminated, so you cannot plant food, and because you cannot plant not even grass, you also cannot have cattle or chicken or anything. So all the food and water has to come from outside, and because of that, you already know Amberwood is welcoming to adventurers because they normally bring coin, but it also everything there is fucking expensive because they have to buy everything and the merchants have to do a very dangerous travel to get there. So all in all, everything is fucking expensive. Okay? The some people, usually the commoners, the common folk, the merchants are all very welcoming. You have some agents of the factions working there, so depending on your allegiance, on what you do, what you are, they could be friendly or unfriendly to you, but usually it's a peaceful space that usually there even people who dislike each other, distrust each other, rival factions, it rarely, if ever, come to blows. So there aren't that many violence in there. Okay. That said, you know the I say what the world is like, but for you, for the players, you are the exception. So be careful out there. It takes some 4 hours or so for you to travel back on foot from the outer city of Drakkenheim back to Amberwood Village. The village is, as you see, there are almost no plants anywhere other than a few dead trees and some even rarer bushes and leafed trees, but people seem to do their best to get by. So the group has, last time the group was here, they tried to break in an abandoned manor house.
Yeah,
but
we were trying to squat.
that's a
Is it
story
like
for another
breaking
time.
in if it's abandoned and nobody owns it?
That's a story for another
Technically,
time.
it's squatting.
You guys can talk
Yeah.
about it in character if you want later. But for now, it's daytime. The light of the sun is breaking down on the village, and the workers and the merchants are at full throttle working their hides for survivability. You arrive at the city at this high time. Everything seems peaceful. Everything seems normal. What do you do?
Ilan was contaminated, right? I think Victor's gonna like look to Ilan and like he's gonna start walking to the church that you took Vito to. He's not gonna like talk to you, but he's not like say anything. He's just gonna start walking there and just assume you're gonna follow him.
Ilan's gonna lead him to the church.
Yep.
Mhm.
And he's gonna like do the blessings before they go in, blah 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 blah. It's like touching the holy water when you go into a Catholic church.
Victor doesn't do any of that. He will just stand.
Oh, Ilan's doing it for both of us, anyways.
Can you do
And then-
that?
Yep.
I guess.
Ilan's a priest. He technically can.
Okay.
Welcome back.
He splashes a little on you, and then he walks in.
Welcome back. It seems that the flame has protected you.
There was a bit of a complication as we went into the city, and per se, we have both been contaminated by delirium in our conflict.
Oh,
We handled our own, but we were contaminated, me and my friend here from, I believe, the academy. We're connections to the academy. So we are seeking to be cured.
well, that's really unfortunate, but I know that the flame protected you because you're still here in one piece, and I have the power to heal you back to your complete vitality. That is, the ingredients for such a blessing are fairly expensive, and you know that we must survive somehow, since it will
If you
be
don't mind
2
me
castings.
inquiring, what are the ingredients necessary should I be able to keep an eye out for it?
Of course, I know I know everything. We need 100 gold pieces of alchemical fluids or holy water, which the spells consumes.
Madam, fourth wall.
Sorry. I was reading from a book, sorry.
Guys, we're gonna have to start collecting water that I can bless.
No. It's the material components for spells are a limitation you have to consider. You cannot go over it. So the same for diamonds for the resurrection spells, revivify. Whenever there's a price tag, you have to spend the gold.
So Victor, do you have 150 gold?
No.
Okay.
I'm afraid we cannot currently pay that fee, so I suppose we will have to return later.
Could I take the shards? Like, could I like? I want to grab onto like the thing you're holding your shards in and like hold it up and be like, "How much is this worth?"
Ilan's gonna
no,
like
that's-
fight you to stop that.
That's
He's not going to take it from you. He's just going to like lift it up. Like
You-
on it's still on your body,
you brought.
but like
Suppose the way that Ilan carries it is like in a. It's in a container, right? All the shards are in a container.
Mhm.
It looks like it has like a layer. It has 2 layers of glass. It has one
Okay.
inner layer, then it has a layer on the outside. In between that is like holy water and a bunch of things, and it has a bunch of iconography of the like both sacred flame and silver order
hmm.
to like give him the rite of passage to carry such a dangerous substance.
I suggest that you rid yourself of this filth, even though you are doing a work for the people. It's too volatile, too dangerous. It brings only harm. That's why the Silver Order is seeking to destroy it. I highly suggest that you get rid of it.
Yeah. In exchange for coin, yes, madam. For we, and Vito
I would
opens
say-
like his arms, are like the majestic eagle, broke as fuck.
Ilan is face palming,
No!
and he's just like. Ilan just like, can we please not extort the church?
If
Oh,
if you sell it, you'd not get rid of the problem. It would still be there, hurting more people, possibly people who don't have the knowledge to properly deal with it.
We are not selling it to anyone that has no understanding on how it works. We are simply giving it to the academy. This was an errand to make a little bit of money, unfortunately, so that we can actually have the funds to cure ourselves. An honorable aim, because the academy wants to use it to find a cure, if I do remember.
That's what they want you to believe.
It is unfortunate that I had to collect it, but at least it's going to someone that is better at handling it than, say, some random people.
You are dreadfully misguided, my friend. The academy, we keep thinking of them as an institution. We tend to forget that they are also individuals who can falter with the people, with Westemarian society. They could have greed involved, greed for power. Their insatiable thirst for knowledge has led many times throughout history to bring harm to the people.
Ilan just nods. Because that's precisely the reason Ilan's here. Come on now. And he's just like, he's nodding and he's just like,
We will be back shortly.
My friend,
yeah.
before you go, you want to say something, Dr. Thorn?
Dr. Thorn pulls Vito over to the side a little bit, removes his mask, the cloth-like tendrils rapidly retracting into it, and hangs it on his person, and whispers into Vito's ear, "Should we report to your connections in this town about those false Queen's Men members? I feel as if your connections should know about them."
Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose that we should find a place, divide the delirium in equal shares, and then everyone can do with their part what they want to do. Because personally, I need to bring some to my contacts in the Queensman. And this, and now like he lowers his voice. And personally, this blathering woman is getting on my nerves. Never in my whole life I have seen someone filling their bellies with ideals.
Normally, I'm quite fond of the clergy, but she is starting to be a little too forward.
I mean, it's easy to preach when you can eat every day.
Yes.
Some people should learn what it means to be poor. in my opinion.
Aye.
But anyway,
Dr. Zolobo says I while he pats his very fat coin purse.
Very fat. Okay.
all right.
Just for the final for the final scene with Flamekeeper Hannah, when Elin said that he would be on his way and come back later, she says, "Wait, my friend, my brother in flame. I can't. I can't stay by your side while you proclaim that you are doing what you are doing. I will heal you if you bring me the components, and I will heal your friend, because you are a danger to the rest of the Emberwood village folk if you stay contaminated. But that will be the last time. If you go back to the ruins to do what you said that you are doing, to those people in particular, you will not have my help."
Child to the flame. Sister in the flame. If there is something I can tell you, I am not going to breach the decades, the centuries, the millennia of work that the Order and the Knights have with the Amethyst Academy. Because one Flamekeeper is concerned. I am here on official business. And while, yes, I can agree with a lot of your points, I can also disagree with a lot of them at the same time. Because of what I know. So do understand, I am only trying to do what is best, and say those in the academy do get greedy. We have orders meant to hunt them.
Dylan nods, and he's going to walk out.
Victor will follow. He doesn't want to be here.
Yep. Let's get out.
She just got scolded.
The
Boiled
atmosphere
alive.
got heavy.
She got boiled. Scolded
Okay.
even.
Right, even.
Right. Okay. That's how we want to do it. But
It
yeah.
is him being honest and him trying to get her to see the truth.
She had something else to respond, you can tell, but she chose silence. So as you leave, where to now? Isran, by the way, are you just following them, or do you have any contact in the
Israel does
village?
not have a shit on the board. Does not know where the hell he's at.
Okay. Yeah, let's put your little guy here. I'll put you right next to in the. Oh. Just because I said Aileen just moved the hell out. Yeah. So they're all the way here in the back.
But Isran is just slowly, quietly looking around. He looks to his crow, who is currently perched on his shoulder, and sighs as he quickly grabs it and twists its neck.
Wow.
When Ilan gets back, I don't know if the party is with him. Is everyone else with him as well?
Where have you been, Dr. Thorn and Vito?
No, we're out.
You guys are.
Okay. If Ilin would give me my share of delirium, I am I will go to the Skull and Sword to attend to some official and non-official business.
Ilan's gonna
Doctor-
like look for you to open up a bag or something,
Bag.
and
Drop them here.
I'm gonna drop you 2 fragments because
Okay.
that's 200 gold
Smart.
allegedly.
Dr. Thorn is also heading where Vito is heading, just because he's he's more so curious than determined at this point. But he just wants to see where Vito is going. So he also says, just put mine in with Vito's.
So I have a question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Are fragments only worth 50 gold and they're doubled because it's Drakkenheim, or are they technically worth 200?
Fragments are 100 gold.
But it's Drakkenheim. We can upcost this. These are hard to get.
That depends on
No,
how
that
good we are.
yeah.
Suppose.
The thing you can do is to be in friendly terms with either the merchant, like do a side quest for him, or the faction you want to sell to. But the market value is the same because there are lots of people buying and there are lots of people risking their lives to get it. So the market kind of organized itself that they all pay the same price for the same material.
We are not selling to anyone in the market, by the way.
I imagine I'm gonna send mine with Vito. With like, I'll let him sell my bid with his connections.
But like I have all of them. That's the thing. Because I have the container.
You want to go with him?
Well, I was hoping to just split the money.
Yeah, if you just what you get in this travel, if you sum it all up and divide by 5, you each gain 150 gold in equal shares.
It would be 600 plus. I want to keep 1 chip, so it'd be 600 plus 150. 600 divided by 5 is 120 each, and then 150 divided by 5. You guys, we would all get, about 1,500, unironically speaking.
Yeah, I already did the math. That's why I said.
Yeah.
So we get 150.
150, yeah.
If you want to do it that way, who are you going to sell it to? That's important. It's all going to the academy. It's going to other factions.
I'm giving him 2 to I guess I'll give him 3 actually, so that him and Thorn can get 150. And then if the rest of the party comes with Ilan, I'm gonna give the rest to the academy, because personally, Ilan feels they're the only ones that he can kind of have trust with it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's up to the party to decide.
Is 150 enough? Sorry.
Yeah, 150 is enough. But 1 contamination has no drawbacks. It's 2 and 3.
Yeah, but I
So-
don't want this on me.
I'm personally not gonna what's it called? Get cleansed.
Well, Isran's going to follow Ilan because they've only really passed through Eben. They only really passed through Emberwood while making their way into Drakken's outskirts, so they have no real mapping idea. They know of it, but they have no real mappings of the places, so they're going to stick with Ilan, as they seem to be the local understanding guide around here.
Victor will also stick with Ilan, because he has the money.
I will be keeping the extra 10 gold, by the way, guys.
That's fun.
Alright, good.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Where are you going to go to sleep? Are you going to take a room in the Bark and Buzzard Inn?
I know Victor's gonna go back to that house he slept in last time, or he was at last time. Out on
In a
outskirts.
farm? Yeah.
Yeah, it was that farmhouse that he went out. so he can be alone.
Okay.
Would Victor mind if Ilan followed him?
I wouldn't stop you.
All right.
I hate to say this, but Dr. Storm was already planning on following him too.
So you guys are just gonna come with me?
Ilan does not want to
Yep.
spend money. Ilan does not want to spend money. I'm gonna be real.
Okay, but there is something to be said here. I will allow only once anyone to take a long rest in that place. But the reason that Victor can long rest in there all the time is because of his trait. He is not
Yes.
human. He doesn't need to sleep
I don't
to,
sleep.
to long rest. You all
that's-
need to, unless you're an elf, which I don't think we
Okay.
have.
I'm technically
Didn't know that.
partly an elf.
Yeah, but you are another
You're-
race,
you're,
another
yes.
species.
Yeah. I'm a
So-
Yanti actually. So.
Yeah, I didn't want to say because I didn't know if it's a secret or not.
I mean, you
But,
guys could.
I could sleep on hay, literally, quite literally. I could sleep on the ground.
Yeah, one time I will allow it. Once. The next long rest, you need a bed. Okay.
All right.
Okay, that's cool. We're having a sleepover. That's
Yeah.
neat.
And since I don't technically need to rest at the moment, if I don't rest now, will I gain a level of exhaustion?
You mean because you didn't spend any resource? That's why.
Yes.
Yeah. You. Yeah. Okay. You don't gain a level of exhaustion. Yet.
I don't think after absolutely boiling alive, Flamekeeper Hana, I can go back to the chapel. So
Yeah.
I guess when we get to like the farmhouse, I go into the barn, and like I hold the door open for you guys because I guess Victor, he's known you guys have been following him, so he'll hold the door open for you, let you guys in. And then he'll just get to work. He'll start. He starts.
Is there any elevation in the farmhouse? I do have to
Uh,
see him.
there's a second store.
Okay,
Oh.
if there's a second store, if there's any like bags or anything, he's gonna try and get some hay and stuff, and he's gonna make like a pillow and like an actual sleeping bag, kind of. Not really sleeping bag, but like a place to rest on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's an
Dr. Storm follows suit, doing the same.
Ilan will help you because this is Ilan's expertise. He's a clergyman. He knows how to live in Spartan environments. Looks into the camera.
Yeah, you improvise a place to sleep, so you all may benefit from a long rest. Those who are contaminated,
Yay.
Ilan and Victor, I need you each to roll a d20 and then a d6.
Wait, hold on. Because we got the 150, right? Could I have went to go get healed before I left?
Yeah, of course.
I would like to do that because I think Victor, he's been in this position before and he knows how bad it can get.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he'd let it stay. I will gladly spend the 150 to just heal myself.
No, I don't get a mutation, nor do I think I get contaminated. I think the DC's 10 or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Correct. You wake up and you are at the same level of contamination. So one level, it doesn't bring you any hindrances. It just keeps you on your feet for you to not gain more levels, right?
Yeah.
As for
Second level isn't even that bad.
As for Victor, you go on ahead, pay the priest, and she kind of begrudgingly, but she does what is the right thing to do, and she heals you. So
Yeah,
instead,
it's very awkward.
Yeah,
Victor does not make it easy for her.
instead you gain a level of exhaustion, which you can long rest to heal. Okay.
I guess Blackwell, you aren't sleeping, right? Correct?
Yep, sorry, fucking had myself muted. No, I'm not sleeping. I'm sort of just sitting outside the farmhouse, just relaxing, laying against the wall, sort of just
Okay.
keeping an eye out as if on guard.
You'd hear Victor working like all night. He's doing something in the barn, and you don't really know what it is, but it sounds visceral.
Eventually, after a while, my curiosity gets piqued enough as I slowly approach the barn.
Victor has there's not really like a table or anything, but like on the ground, he is arranging body parts together, sewing them together, stitching, and he seems to be making a body. Kind of muttering to himself. He also seems to be kind of tattooing himself with his blood. It's a very weird process.
And what sort of manner of black magic is this, Victor? Isrin says, sort of kind of raising an eye. Sort of.
He doesn't turn to look at you. He just goes like, the kind that's kept me alive for so long. But it seems you're no stranger to darker arts.
Isrin sort of squints at Victor, noticing the jab, however doesn't comment on it. So, will this be of assistance of us or against us?
I think for us, for the moment. My friend is a kind soul.
You think so, or you know so?
He's kind because I tell him to be kind. Blackwell, do you not trust me?
That depends. Do you trust me?
Not even a little bit.
Then I guess Then I guess you know my answer, good old friend. He says with a slight smirk.
Victor is a very big smile. He's just like, I knew I liked you.
Though I do have one question. I noticed how you, in particular, didn't flinch at the arcane black magic, at the arcane arts which I used. I must ask, is it the same magic that I have? Is the reason why you are able to do what you do? He says, gesturing to the body.
Victor thinks about it for a minute. He just goes, no, it is not the same. You're a warlock, yes?
Blackwell visibly flinches. Not as a giant flinch, but he visibly small step stutters. Yes, he says begrudgingly, I am.
I'm not a warlock. I have the difference is fine, but I am an apothecary.
And from the looks of it, he says, looking up Victor up and down, a corpse that walks. Am I not wrong?
Victor doesn't flinch, but he smiles even bigger, and he just goes, my, forward, aren't we? Yes, I've been here for quite a while.
I'm guessing I'm guessing you had a stake in Draken before it fell.
He stops working for a minute. He's like, yes.
Duelsman by trade?
Sometimes. You've been around for as long as I have. You become a lot of things.
Ezra nods in a sort of understanding sort of way. I used to be a farmhand not too far from Draken.
A farmhand?
Aye. 'Twas my family's farm.
What happened to it?
What most things happened. The storm did. My mother and father did not make it.
Sorry to hear that.
'Tis be fine. I only come here begrudgingly. As you can guess, I come seeking an artifact. And since you appear to have been here for quite some time, I wish to know if you know anything of a sort of relic that I seek.
You've asked that before in the city. I was curious. What artifact?
An artifact which my, let's just say, benefactor wishes to acquire for their own reasons. The only thing I do note of it is that it is a crown, that it does appear to be here. It does appear to be does appear to be within Draken, and that it does resemble sort of a claw of some sort.
Could I do a history check? I don't have any more knowledge of past lives to add to this. Just a straight, like, trying to go through my memories. I'm willing to do this at disadvantage if I have to, because I am, like, going through my memories.
You don't need
He's a dementia patient.
you don't need to roll because we had our short session 0 on Friday, so we still don't know what the objective is.
Okay.
Yep.
We are still working on the quest and the backstory. For next session, I will allow if you so desire.
In that case, Victor will just go, maybe. I might have seen it. I've seen many things. I've made many things.
So you have. Are you going to give it a name? He asked, gesturing to the corpse.
It already has one. Its name is Hugo.
Hugo.
You
Yes.
sly dog.
Well then, Victor. It appears that we will be traveling for some time.
Seems so.
Can I at least count on you to make sure I do not become one of the shambling corpses?
You can trust that if you do become one, I'll kill you quickly.
Isrin sort of nods as he walks out. And if you happen to lose your senses you have left, I will make sure that you at least get a proper burial. He says as he leaves the barn house.
That's all I could ask.
Okay, as you do go outside again, Blackwell, you see a little bird, maybe it's a butterfly, flying towards your direction. But as it comes close, you notice it's made out of paper. You see a flying paper bird, one very common magic item that the Amethyst Academy is known to use to send messages. As it flies in your hand, the bird unfurls itself and the note becomes clear. You do not. The first thing you notice before the content of the note is the signature at the bottom, which reads "River of the Amethyst Academy." So it seems that River has a quest or something to ask of you, but it shall remains to be seen in our next session. We're done for today, my friends.
Next episode on Dragon Ball Z.
See.
Yeah.
I want my next level. I want my level up, you bastard.
Yeah. Please do. Now everyone is allowed to level up their character sheet because you're all level 3, my friends.
Okay, I
Sweet.
know. What about me though? Because I just joined in as a level 2.
You're
Do I
level
remain
3.
2 or do I level
You're level 3.
All right.
Everyone is
Also
the
level three,
same.
Hell yeah.
If someone
You
dies,
get a level 3. You get a level 3.
Yeah.
You get to level 3.
Dude, fucking, dude, you were perfect today. I have to compliment you.
Yeah.
You did fucking amazing.
Yeah.
This was so cool.
Thank you. I actually enjoyed Victor's interaction the best. Like, yo, there's like that buddy cop duo.
Totally.